Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Baltimore RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news, all right, guys, so here's the scoop that's got everyone buzzing around the NFL circles today. Rumor has it that the Baltimore Ravens are in serious talks to acquire none other than CeeDee Lamb from the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know what you're thinking, Lamb? In Baltimore? That's a game changer. And honestly, it really could be. The buzz is that the Ravens are offering a first-round pick in the 2027 draft along with a third-rounder in 2028, trying to seal the deal. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are eyeing some cap relief after a disappointing 8-9 season that saw them miss the playoffs, and their wide receiver core has been underwhelming, averaging just 3.9 yards per route run. That's pretty low, especially given Lamb's potential. Someone close to the negotiations said it's almost a done deal, but nothing is official yet. Still, you can feel the tension, and this trade could shake up the entire AFC North, no doubt about it. Now let's talk about who Lamb really is and why this move makes so much sense for the Ravens. CeeDee Lamb, at just 27 years old, is one of the most versatile and explosive wide receivers in the league right now. Since entering the NFL in 2020, he's accumulated over 500 receiving yards and 42 touchdowns, averaging nearly 87 yards per game. His PFF grade sits at a solid 90. 4 overall, that's elite. And if you take a closer look at his 2025 stats, he's on pace for a monster season with 98 receptions, over 300 yards, and 10 touchdowns. His per-target EPA is an impressive 0.40, ranking among the top wideouts, and he's especially effective after the catch, with an YAC of 5.6 yards per reception and a contested catch rate of 50%. What's more, he's got the speed, a 40-yard dash time, and he's shown he can be a deep threat, with a deep success rate of 41%, leading all slot receivers. Even with some minor shoulder injuries in 2025 that caused him to miss 2 games, his overall production remains stellar. This isn't just about filling a position, it's about transforming the entire Ravens offense. Lamb's ability to create separation constantly, much like Stefon Diggs did for the Bills last year, could be exactly what Lamar Jackson needs to elevate his passing game. Think about it. Last season, the Texans saw a huge boost in their aerial attack after acquiring Diggs, averaging over 220 passing yards per game. If the Ravens can bring Lamb into the fold, they're not just adding a receiver, they're adding a true game wrecker who can turn short gains into big plays and keep defenses honest. His YAC after the catch is among the best, which aligns perfectly with Lamar's play style. Plus, his versatility means he can line up all over the field, creating mismatches and opening up space for the run game, especially for guys like J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. The reasoning behind this potential trade makes sense for both sides. The Cowboys, with about $14 million in cap space after extending Dak Prescott, need to clear some room to bolster their defensive line and secondary. They're giving up a dynamic receiver who can provide immediate impact, but they're also looking ahead to next season and beyond. After a season where their offense ranked 15th in EPA per play, it's clear they need to rebuild a bit, and part of that involves moving on from Lamb to free up cap space and acquire draft picks. On the other hand, the Ravens have roughly $19 million in cap space and are looking to upgrade their receiving core. Comparing Lamb to Rashad Bateman, who has a PFF grade of 76. 4 and an EPA per target of 0.21, it's clear Lamb would be a massive upgrade, creating more separation and explosive plays. This move could push the Ravens' offense into a whole new stratosphere. Now let's dig into what Lamb can bring to the Ravens' receiver unit. If he joins Baltimore, he's expected to produce over 200 yards and around 11 touchdowns in 2026, which would be a huge boost for Lamar Jackson's passing numbers. His YAC after the catch is a major factor, projecting a 17% increase in EPA per pass, which translates to more efficient drives and scoring opportunities. His ability to generate yards after the catch will open up a lot of options for Lamar, especially on third downs and in the red zone. Lamb's presence would also help double the mismatches in the secondary, improving routes for other receivers like Flowers, who already showed promise last season with 4.1 yards per route run, and even elevating the run game with better play-action opportunities. For example, with Lamb drawing attention, J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards could see more open lanes, leading to more explosive runs and chunk plays. Statistically speaking, comparing Lamb to Rashad Bateman in 2025, Lamb's numbers are simply superior in every key area. He averaged 77 yards per game with a PFF grade of 91, 1, and an EPA per target of 0, 40. Bateman, meanwhile, was at 58 yards per game with a grade of 75, 9, and an EPA of 0.21. Lamb's ability to consistently win contested catches and his success rate on deep routes further underscore his potential to be a difference maker. And if we look at how similar players have impacted their teams, like Davante Adams with the Raiders in 2022, boosting yards after catch and playoff production, the Ravens could see a similar surge, transforming their offense from decent to elite. This kind of upgrade also throws a wrench into the odds for the Super Bowl. Currently, the Ravens are listed at +6.0 odds to win it all at BetMGM, but with Lamb, those odds could tighten significantly, down to around +2,500 according to some models. That's a 15% increase in their championship chances, and it's not hard to see why. Lamb's YAC, his big play ability, career 76% big play rate, and his overall versatility make him a real X-factor for Baltimore. The Ravens already have a strong defense, and with Lamb's addition, their offense could become one of the most explosive in the league, capable of matching up with the likes of Kansas City, Cincinnati, and even the Bills. Looking ahead, this trade could be a pivotal moment for the Ravens' immediate future. It's not just about adding a talented receiver, it's about reshaping their entire offensive identity. With Lamb, Lamar Jackson would have a true one option who can stretch the field, create yards after the catch, and consistently win contested throws. This would make the Ravens' offense more unpredictable, more explosive, and much harder for defenses to contain. It's exactly the kind of move that can elevate a team from good to great, especially in a division as competitive as the AFC North, where every game is a battle and every play counts. This potential move also sparks a lot of narratives. Will Lamb's addition finally unlock Lamar Jackson's full passing potential? Can the Ravens finally crack the code against their division rivals with a weapon like Lamb? And what does this mean for their Super Bowl ambitions? The AFC is stacked, no doubt about it, with teams like the Bengals, Bills, and Chiefs all vying for supremacy. But the Ravens have always been a team built on a strong defense, creative offense, and now with a receiver like Lamb, they're adding another piece to that puzzle. It's an exciting time to be a Ravens fan, and if this trade goes through, it could be the move that catapults Baltimore back into serious Super Bowl contention. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Ravens. Do you believe Lamb is the missing piece? Are you excited about what this could mean for Lamar Jackson and the team's future? I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for all the latest Baltimore Ravens news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting yet, and with moves like this potentially happening, we're all in for one wild ride. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's keep pushing that passion for the Ravens to new heights.